once read about how God remembered Noah and every living thing, and the animals waiting in the ark. And once read about how God remembered Rachel. He saw her tears, he listened to her voice, her prayers, and he opened her womb. And once read about how God remembered the old Daniel who was down in the lion's den, and God made the lions back up and let the old Daniel go free. And once I read about how God remembered Joseph, a man who was a prisoner for 12 years, but unfairly, and God remembered him. When God remembers something or someone, it means to bring someone to mind and then act upon that person's behalf. It also means God turns his attention to someone. So special, isn't it? God turns his attention to you. God listens your prayers, your voice. God sees your tears. You are not alone. God remembers you. It is written, remember me, O Lord, when you show favor to your people. Help me when you save them. This cry out is not that God has forgotten your existence. Rather, it is a cry out for God to turn his attention toward and rescue from the situation. God never forgot you. Never. Sometimes you only need to do a different cry out. If God remembered Rachel, Noah, Abraham, Daniel, David, and so many people in the Bible, why wouldn't God remember you? God remembers you. It is so true that it is written. God has been searching and looking at you. God knows when you sit down and when you raise up. God understands your thoughts afar off. God comprehends your paths and your lying down, and he is familiar with all your ways. And before a word is on your tongue, the Lord knows it completely. I don't know what you have been going through. I don't know how many promises God has promised for you. I don't know you, but God knows you, and that's enough. Maybe you only need to do a different cry out. Open your Bible in a different way. Read your Bible in a different way. Pray in a different way. Turn God's attention for you. Make God to look at you. Make God to listen your voice, your prayers. Be different in the God's presence. How amazing are to me your thoughts, God, because they are bigger, better, deeper than mine, deeper than yours. Normally, the man is worried to call the man's attention, but firstly, never forget, be worried to call the God's attention. And after, you'll be honored before the man. Don't worry with the man. God must be the first in your life. Call the God's attention, and he will listen your voice, and he will listen your prayers. Amém, Jesus.